The click-through rate, or CTR, is the most important off-page SEO factor in Google's algorithm when it comes to determining top 10 rankings, as explained in a previous lesson. On one hand, Google actively combats CTR manipulation software, and on the other, some SEOs spend significant amounts of money to artificially boost CTR for valuable keywords. Since the CTR is so important, the best way to optimize it is to spend at least 50 minutes per title tag and meta description writing them manually for your most important category and product pages, based on their primary keyword. Additionally, you should ensure that the aggregate rating snippet is properly integrated into your product pages, so Google can display the review stars in the search results. However, crafting compelling title tags and meta description takes time if you really want to stand out and improve CTR. But what if you have thousands or even hundreds of thousands of URLs? Writing all of them manually is impossible. You must use patterns, just like every professional SEO does. I've used them on thousands of websites throughout my 23-year SEO career, and they always work. In this video, I will show you what patterns are, how to use them, the most common mistakes to avoid, and how to implement them with a simple plugin. The results are insane, and they start showing instantly. Here's a typical category title tag. It consists of the category name, a separator, usually a dash or a pipe, and the store name. Most CMSs use the following pattern. But if you want to add something like summer sale to all your category pages, you either need to get your developers to modify the pattern or manually change each title tag, possibly hundreds or thousands. Many stores want to add phrases like best price guarantee, new collection, or 30% off. These help grab attention on the search engine result pages, which is the first critical step toward a click. You need to stand out. Give users a reason to click on your URL instead of anyone else. Before I show you how to do that, even if you're not a big player, let's talk about meta descriptions. The only important SEO element where including the keyword is mandatory. Here is a typical meta description. Think of them like news teasers, which you read after the headline gets your attention. A good meta description highlights something unique about the store. It might emphasize product variety, lowest price, features like free delivery or same-day shipping. In some countries, it's common to mention accepted payment methods like credit cards, PayPal, or even crypto. The goal is always the same: persuade the user to click. But meta descriptions should never lie. They usually build around features your audience actually values. For example, organic products, LGBTQ-friendly, or discreet shipping for adult stores. Once you understand this, you'll start noticing it everywhere. And you should. Meta descriptions and title tags have a huge impact on CTR, yet are often neglected. There's no universal template for a winning meta description. It's all about standing out. So before you rewrite yours, analyze your competitors. Figure out what they're missing that your audience actually wants to see. Then you're one step away from a big win. With AI overviews and AI mode becoming the default, authentic reviews matter now more than ever. In the latest update, Google removed suspicious reviews from its index. Many online stores lost their star ratings on product pages. Just look at this screenshot of a product search result. You instinctively know which result you'll click on. Not the last one, not even the second one, despite its low price, because it has only 2 reviews, compared to the 9,171 reviews on the first result. The third result with 3,209 reviews ranks lower for a reason. Its CTR is lower. Why? It doesn't show the price. All 3 results have the same average rating, but customers trust big numbers. They may even pay more if they see a product has 9,000 plus reviews. Even if review count doesn't guarantee quality, it implies reliability. So at the very least, make sure product-rich snippets are implemented correctly and you actively collect reviews. Many top online stores offer coupons, cashback, or small gifts in exchange for reviews. I broke this down in a SEOLAXY newsletter, so be sure to subscribe to it at SEOLAXY.com. Every review counts, especially if you're operating in a niche market. Google will often choose to display you in the AI mode among the only 3 linked spots left in the main answer, if you are one of the 3 shops with the most reviews for that product. What's the worst marketing slogan ever? Highest quality at lowest price. Everyone knows it's a lie. The cheapest product almost never offers the highest quality, so your store can't promise both. Instead, pick one. Low price offer a lowest price guarantee, like Fielmann in Germany. They claimed if you find any product anywhere cheaper, we will offer you that price. The genius strategy was making customers assume they already had the best price, even though they didn't. It made them a fortune. Or pick quality, offer premium products and a top-tier customer experience. If you can or want to offer something like this, remember that except in the ultra-luxury niche, customers love discounts. But you don't need to offer 30% off. You can use psychology like buy 2, get 3, summer sale, or limited time offer. Remember, Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman showed that the pain of missing out is stronger than the joy of winning. Use this insight. What does your audience fear missing? Use psychology and your deep understanding of your target audience to work out what could be possibly the best claim for them to get their attention. Like I've already mentioned, for some people it is really important that something is 100% organic, 100% vegan, or zero plastic. As an example, I will show you that even an online store with the most boring product categories can have outstanding title tags and meta description and increase their CTR just by addressing what most of their customers care about. After that, I'll show you how to implement the new ones with a simple plugin and start getting better CTRs instantly. Let's take an online store selling gag gifts like t-shirts, caps, and socks with funny quotes. There are at least 100,000 of such online stores worldwide. How could they possibly stand out with their title tags and meta descriptions? Easy. Let's take a look at a few of them. Most of those online stores have subcategories based on interests, so they have t-shirts for certain movie fans, gardeners, vegans, geeks, dog lovers, cat lovers, firefighters, and so on. Here are some results for dog t-shirts. Oh, we need to specify it's for humans. Okay, that looks better. What does stand out here for you? Free shipping in the title tag, okay. Graphic tees, whereby they mean full body print, but don't write it. The dog mommy title tag says that the shirts are for dogs. Okay, this will confuse a lot of people. The first one offers custom t-shirts and shows that you can upload your own dog photos. Okay, personalized t-shirts. And the second one stands out with claiming to be funny, but the images beside it are not even readable. The pricing differs a lot, from $9 to $85. One of them has even the one golden star, which you get if your Google Merchant Center performance is over the roof. 30 days returns, up to 65% off, and an odd 6 to 7 day delivery promise, which sounds even good because the others don't have any. So let's now think for a moment, what of those promises and claims are really important to someone trying to buy a funny t-shirt for themselves or as a gift? Free shipping is certainly a good one. The delivery time seems to be rarely present, so why not add it too? The price plays always an important role. What else? Think of the things those online stores may have missed out completely. Is the size important? Of course. Oh, here is one with all sizes. What I usually mean with that is that they have t-shirts from small to extra large or double XL, but all sizes should mean up to 6XL. So instead of all sizes, writing S to 6XL sizes available sounds more promising. Okay, but what did they all forget or leave out on purpose? Exactly, the quality aspect. What is your main concern when you buy t-shirts beside that you might choose the wrong size, that it will shrink after washing, or even worse, that it will color the rest of your clothes during the first wash, right? We can also add that the most of the gag t-shirts we all have bought also often have the issue that the graphics fall apart during washing or ironing. And we have also one important concern more. We don't want to sweat them like hell, and therefore prefer cotton t-shirts, right? So we could add 100% cotton and premium print quality as well as no shrinking guarantee on our list. Okay, let's take a look at our list so far. We could also exchange the no shrinking guarantee with washing machine safe at any temperature. We could also exchange the price range with one price only, let's say $19. Now we can choose those features we can really offer. As far as I know, the only thing which you can get for $19 is the premium print quality. If our price would be $29, that could also stay. For that price, we could also use 100% organic cotton instead of only cotton. Now it's a business decision, but giving the user fixed price in this niche would be radically different what the competitors are doing. So if I would be the online store owner, I would try the $29 and offer rather premium quality, and if that doesn't work, go with $19. It is always easier to lower the price than to raise it. Okay, now we have those 7 points. The delivery time can be polished too. Instead of days, use business days, so we can write 4 to 5 business days. And if we operate in different countries, then worldwide free shipping is great. Or if you work only in one country, then countrywide free shipping is better than free shipping. So our niche shop is about funny and gag t-shirts, caps and socks. Our first category are funny t-shirts and the first subcategory are funny animal t-shirts. And let's take dog t-shirts as the first subcategory. So the basis of our title tag should be funny dog t-shirts pipe shop name. Because we are not a well-known brand, we can leave out the shop name and use that space much better. Remember, we have 65 character limit for the title tag and we should try to be closer to 55 characters including spaces. The t-shirts are for humans, so we could write either funny dog t-shirts for humans or a little bit closer wording would be funny dog lover t-shirts. Those are 24 characters, so we have 30 characters left. What does everyone love? Quality. So let's go with it. Funny dog lover t-shirts with premium print quality. Okay, that are 51 characters. Let's stick with that. This will work for other subcategories too. Funny cat lover t-shirts with premium print quality and subcategories. Funny animal t-shirts with premium print quality and even the category funny t-shirts with premium print quality. And other categories, funny caps with premium print quality and funny socks with premium print quality. Nice, we have found our title tag pattern, which works for all categories. Now let's create a meta description pattern. For this we have 165 characters including spaces, but we should stick to 155 characters to be safe. 6 bullet points are left. But we will add one more to make sure the potential customer knows he has enough products to choose from. We'll add a number of different products in that category. And we'll start with it. Let's say we have 245 different t-shirts in all sizes, S to 6XL in brackets, 100% organic cotton, washing machine safe, $29 fixed price, and free worldwide shipping in 4 to 5 business days. So we get this. These are 167 characters. We can shorten the fixed price into each. 160 characters, and the bit with the washing machine is confusing. The tone can be more relaxed. So let's use wash safe at all temps instead. 156 characters would be okay, but go in your mind through the other categories like animals or some movie title that could easily reach over the max of 165 characters. So let's go back to in instead of within and shorten to 5 business days. Perfect! 151 characters, and it works for other categories and subcategories. Notice that I have left out the sizes for socks because worldwide the sizing metrics differ. So if I would enter them manually, I would make the effort, of course, to adjust it. But because we are searching for patterns, we need to change our meta description to this or this. But because our audience loves the casual style, we'll stick to the first version. And this would be the pattern for this meta description. So if we bring our title tag pattern back, our patterns look like this. The product pattern wouldn't differ a lot for this online store. Just be careful with product names because they can be too long. You can write this product instead of using the product name variable. So the meta description pattern would be, you should understand it now. So the $sign is used to describe a variable which changes according to the chosen category or product, and we must keep in mind what else could appear on its place. We could also use the current year as a variable or product attributes in categories like brand. In that case, the variable would list all brands or all top 5 brands in that category. Also, in different languages, it might be the case that you need to take care of the grammatical case, because the variable doesn't adjust the grammatical case. It is always in the nominative case. But still, it is easier to come up with a pattern than to write thousands or hundred thousands of them manually. If you have great developers, you can easily implement any title tag and meta description pattern into your online store. But if you want to change them, you will have to deal with developers again. It will be a minor task changing them, but still you have to wait. Sometimes it is also useful to have different patterns for categories and subcategories. Managing all that can be frustrating. Therefore, we have created a WooCommerce plugin which allows you to set up the category, subcategory, and product patterns for title tags and meta description in minutes. You can download it at plugins.seolaxy.com, and here is how it works. After activating the plugin, you can set up the main rich snippet for your online store in the first tab. This will set up the organization and online store rich snippet and is essential for Google to recognize your brand. The next tab will set up the website rich snippet for you. And now the magic happens. In the third tab, you can click all the variables to create title tag and meta descriptions for categories at once, or different ones for subcategories. You can use all available attributes from your online store, from brands to color to material, everything you've got to insert into the patterns. The current year, and most importantly, the number of products. That's really impressive and important. You can preview the patterns for every category to see if it works. The indicators will help you to detect if you are writing the limits with the set patterns. If we switch to the fourth tab, you can do the same for product title tags and meta description patterns. You can also enable the aggregate rating rich snippet to get the golden stars if you have product rating or reviews enabled. Just by clicking and typing in one box, all your product title tags and meta descriptions will change. The same is true for categories. You can even use emojis in your patterns. In some niches, it is common and useful. You can try to add the check mark in the green box to your title text. It might surprise you how much that can help to increase your CTR, but without it, you will already see impressive results. After you click on Save, Google will instantly see the new ones and start indexing them when the next scroll of your online store happens. It can take up to 2 weeks for them to starting to show up and up to 8 weeks to get them all. But you should see the first results after 30 days, and if you have created patterns like I did and gave your targeted audience what they really want to know, your CTR will start rising and keep increasing day by day. If for any reason you are not satisfied with our plugin, we have a 90 days money back guarantee. No question asked. Download the SEOLAXY CTR optimization plugin at plugins.seolaxy.com, and if you get 2 plugins, you will get 1 for free. You probably need the second one more than this one. Watch this video to check it out. I can't wait to hear your feedback about the plugin. We are planning to create a Shopify plugin too. So if you want to get noticed when that happens, subscribe to our newsletter at SEOLAXY.com. See you in the next one.